Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know I found out a little more information on what you can do to diagnose VP30 on the tractor. Um, so if you saw my last video, I had a customer. They'd only were getting 40 horsepower on the dyno with this tractor. It was like a 120 horse tractor. They sent in the injection pump and we verified that it was bad. There was, mechanical failures in there. So we rebuilt it, sent it back out, but they were still having the same problem, only 40 horsepower. So they asked for some information on how they could diagnose this on the truck, without just replacing an ECU. And so it took me a little while, but I found that information. I figured I'd share it with you all. So in my training, I found this sheet. So this sheet tells you on the PSG what each pin does. So, here's your diagram, pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. And then down here it gives you a description of what each one is. So when it comes to diagnosing, for my purposes, when I put this on the test stand, I always got to check across pins 6 and 7. Make sure I have 2.5 kiloohms, which I said in the last video. But what I found out was what you need to do to test from the ECU. So pins 1 and 2 are from the ECU. They're the CAN communication. And so on 1 and 2, you should have 60 ohms of resistance across 1 and 2. Across 1 and 2, you should have 0 volts or 2 volts, depending on if it's communicating on that pin or not at the moment. And then on 1 and 2, you should also have 3.5 and 1.5 volts when you're referencing to ground. So that's a little more diagnosing you can do yourself before you just replace an ECU, not knowing. So a little bit of peace of mind as far as that goes. So hope that information helps somebody out there, whether you're, a tech at a dealership or just working on your own stuff.